Alright, welcome back guys. So I got a jump start on this. I got the calcium sulfate here that we're getting from, I do believe it's adamantite. Can't be positive. It's one of the new ones. It's either that or progalina. I think it's progalina. But I put in a thing here for making purified water. And so far the electric's looking better. And I got that in the liquefier 4 getting turned into lime and sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is heading back over, so hopefully we won't need as much oxygen when this is running. And so our next step is going to be to take the lime and mix it with filter frames, which are reusable, in an assembler. So let's get an assembler here. We'll just put that there. And this needs to be set to porous lime filter. Do I have any? I did have some empty filter frames, but it does not look like I do. Let's see if we can find the... That's a porous one. I never remember where to find these things at. I actually thought it was in this one, but I do not see it. Ah, there we go. So we make one of those. Okay, where in the hell did that go? I didn't make the coal filter. I made this filter. Oh, there they are. 2, 3, 4. We'll start with 4 for the moment. So we'll put that in there. And that's going to make our porous lime filter. And the porous lime filter needs to then go into a air filter, apparently, with water. Not quite sure how this is working, but sure, we'll go with that. We'll get an air filter number 2 for this. And this does do negative 7.2 pollution, so should be somewhat helpful. Alright, so then we're basically going to do this type of thing. And now we want that on this. And we already have our water right here. So there we go, that'll be the water. So apparently we're blowing air through this filter while it's in water. And we're getting our used, oh, that's actually the used filters. So then the used filter is going to have to come out and go, let's see. So porous lime filter water, going to give the used one in sulfuric wastewater. And now that needs to go in a liquefier, which is going to give us our filter frame and our acid gas. Alright, so liquefier, we'll put there. That's going to give us that. We can put that there, and there is our acid gas, which we need. So then we can take this and we can run it back up there. And let's see just how quickly this switches over here. Oh, we got to get the sulfuric wastewater out of there. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to do this piping. We'll be right back to see how this works. Alright, we got this running now. So let's see how well she runs. So it looks like the air filter is the slow part, which is perfectly fine. We don't want mass amounts of acid gas coming through here. That's not the point of this, it's just to get us some. And to use up the lime that we're going to be getting from the calcium sulfate. So sulfur dioxide is going nicely. I may have to upgrade this box to something else, but I'm guessing with the amount we have in here, we may be okay since we're using them down. We'll see how it works. But it looks like pretty much as fast as that air filter can run, there's another one waiting for it to go in, so that's perfectly fine. If we ever need to speed it up, we can do so. But that will get us some more sulfur dioxide, which we need. It'll get rid of this calcium sulfate, which we need to get rid of. And it'll get us extra acid gas, which will get us extra fluorite for making our hydrofluoric acid. So it looks good to me. By the way, I had a really big build up here, so I just put in 2 of these that take lead out, since that's most of what we're having coming from that direction. And that took care of the issue we were having here. And then I just ran the lead direct down there. And I also took what was coming out of here and ran it down to this line, which runs directly into this, so it wasn't filling up this big mess either. So yeah, I think that's pretty good for now. This is running, getting us more of the sodium nitrate, which we're now not using very much of. These are able to run, which is getting us more fluorite. And the more fluorite, the better. We got a nice little line of it running there. You can see that our we've got down to here running currently, and one of these, I guess 2 of these, I may actually see if I can make it to where, because I could put a top up right here or a overflow right here, and that would make it go over to the other one first, which might actually be a pretty good idea. But I think we're good for now with this. I think that's enough. I've actually got, without setting up more sulfuric acid, last time I looked, we were doing pretty good on sulfuric acid, which we are, so everything up here can run. because the issue wasn't making the sulfuric acid, it was making the sulfur dioxide for the sulfuric acid. Oh, and I wanted to show you, I also did this. We had this big mess over here of electrolyzers. Well, I have now taken the bottom half of them out, made a couple more, moved them over there, and so now we have more of these in here making our purified water, and they are running, and we're actually full on oxygen for once. It is quite nice. And I also took out what we were doing here for making carbon monoxide and just fed everything from up above into our carbon monoxide. I don't think this thing is ever going to run again to make us carbon monoxide. So we just have both sides filled. I didn't realize I didn't have both sides filled before. This side was still running off of this one that I had here. But yeah, this is going to be a short one today, but that's what I got for you. Hopefully, I think next time we might be able to start moving the processing around. I want to do a major change for our iron stuff here and steel. So it looks like I need to fix the steam ones here. I thought I had hooked those up, but maybe they're not getting steam. Because yeah, I have those running to these, but we don't have steam in there right now apparently. So I'll have to look into that, but we're moving these anyway, so really doesn't matter. I'll just use regular inserters this time when I set this up. That is probably what we're going to be doing next time. See you then, and we'll figure it out.